a man reportedly paid his neighbor to impregnate his wife. The neighbor tried 72 times, but she never got pregnant. Then a medical examination revealed something nobody saw coming. The neighbor was infertile too. But here's the shocking part. He already had 2 children. So who was their real father? Imagine discovering that the man you trusted to help you have a child couldn't have children himself. Now imagine discovering that the children you thought were his weren't his either. This is the bizarre story that reportedly unfolded in Germany, and it sounds almost too unbelievable to be true. In 2018, a 29-year-old German man, reportedly named Demetrius Sopolis, was desperate to become a father. There was just one problem. He was reportedly infertile. His wife, Traut, desperately wanted a baby, and the couple began searching for another solution. That's when they turned to someone they already knew, their neighbor, a 34-year-old man named Frank Maus. According to the story, Maus was already a father of 2 children, and to Sopolis, that made him the perfect candidate. But there was another reason. Maus reportedly looked remarkably similar to Sopolis. So, according to the account, Sopolis made his neighbor an unusual offer. He would pay him to try to impregnate his wife. The arrangement was reportedly simple. Maus would visit Traut several times a week with the hope that eventually she would become pregnant. For 6 months, the neighbor reportedly made 72 attempts. That's right, 72 attempts. But despite all those efforts, Traut never became pregnant. And that's when things took an unexpected turn. Sopolis began to suspect that something wasn't right. If Maus was already a father of 2, why wasn't Traut getting pregnant? So Sopolis reportedly demanded that Maus undergo a medical examination. And then came the shocking discovery. The test allegedly revealed that Maus was infertile too. The man who had supposedly fathered 2 children was apparently unable to father children. But if Maus wasn't the biological father of his own children, then who was? According to the story, Maus's wife was confronted, and under pressure she reportedly confessed something even more shocking. Maus was allegedly not the biological father of either of his 2 children. Suddenly, the entire situation became a mystery. Sopolis had hired his neighbor because he believed he was a father of 2, but according to the story, he wasn't. And after 72 unsuccessful attempts, Sopolis still didn't have the child he desperately wanted. The situation eventually became a legal dispute, with Sopolis reportedly seeking compensation from Maus for allegedly failing to fulfill their agreement. But Maus reportedly defended himself. He argued that he had never guaranteed that Traut would become pregnant. He had only promised to give it an honest attempt. And after 72 attempts, he had certainly done that. But perhaps the biggest question remains unanswered. Who was the biological father of Maus's 2 children? And more importantly, how did nobody discover the truth for so long?
You're infertile too.
A story that began with one man's desperate desire to become a father ended up exposing a secret that had apparently been hidden inside another family for years. Sometimes, the truth doesn't come out when you go looking for it. Sometimes, it finds you. What do you think about this extraordinary story? Was the neighbor responsible for failing to deliver on the agreement, or was he simply unlucky? And what about the 2 children? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.